A few step overs. Oh, that's brilliant from Tammy Abraham. Wow. Tammy Abraham has put us into the lead. Billy Gilmore back to Mason Mount. This is quality football. Mount looks for the pass for Loftus. She controls it so well. And what's going on here? So here we are back again with another episode of the Chelsea Career Mode series. This is episode number 21. Now I'm not gonna lie, last episode was a difficult one. We suffered two of our most humiliating defeats of the series back to back, the Spurs and Leicester City. I'm looking to bounce back from that and getting back to playing some proper good football. And yeah, because of those recent results, we've dropped down all the way to 4th position in the league, giving Man United an 8-point advantage. We gotta fix things up for today's episode. And not only that, our Champions League fate will be decided in this episode. If we can get the job done and finish first in the group, that'll be massive, and that's exactly what I'm hoping for. After a pretty terrible episode of bad performance after bad performance, we've got to fix things up in this episode, and hopefully we can do so. It's going to be a fun episode with all the Champions League football as well as the Premier League action. So if you're enjoying the series, keep the support coming in by dropping a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get this started. Time for a press conference, and if you guys want to see your questions being answered, drop them down in the comments section below. First one of the day, and it's a pretty popular one. Do you think Clement Lenglet is a fraud after his recent performances? Not gonna lie, he hasn't been impressive at his time here at Chelsea, and for the money we paid for him, which was upwards of 120 million, he has not lived up to the mark. And is he a fraud? Not really, because we still know the quality he possesses. He's only 26. We've got to give him time to adjust to the Premier League. But I was expecting for a 120 million pound centre-back to do much better, but it's just not working out for Clement Lenglet at the moment. But I'm hoping things will change, because we know he's got the ability for, to turn things around. So that's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you look at his stats, it's not all that bad. 7.1 match rating after 12 games, but some of the mistakes we're seeing from him, it's a bit crazy. Let's hope he can, regroup and, get back to his top class form that he had in Barcelona. Otherwise, it could be another one of those Niklas Süle situations that we had back at Leicester City. I'm sure you guys remember that. Next up, are you considering selling Kepa after his poor performances in the previous episode? Not gonna lie, that would be an extremely reactionary thing to do, and that's not how you react in the football business. He's just had one bad episode, and in an episode where basically our entire defense failed, so it's a bit unfair just blaming Kepa, and that's why we're not going to think about selling him, at least for now. I'm pretty happy overall the way he's played this season, the saves he's made. We're just going to have to wait and see if our defense can, get back to top form, and if Kepa can continue making saves like he did before that previous episode. It's too early to even think about selling either Lenglet or Kepa just based on one bad episode where literally everybody disappointed. So yep, Kepa stays for now. We're not talking about any transfer rumors. Final question of the day. Now, what do you think about the realism mod? Because you're struggling so much after getting it. Yep, the realism mod has made away games like insanely difficult, and overall the gameplay is a lot harder than it was before, especially on ultimate difficulty, and you guys are seeing it. I mean, last episode Leicester City slapped us silly 5-2 in that game. Spurs beat us as well. It was not the best of episodes, if I'm being honest, but it makes the gameplay a lot more exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a lot of fun recording this career mode, even though I'm losing sometimes. It's just been a lot of fun, something different to normal. We're seeing a lot of long shots from the AI and all, and it's been fun, playing a different way of FIFA, and that's why I do appreciate the realism mod. And also the league table and all, it makes it a lot more realistic. We're seeing different stuff happening in the league with, different teams at the top, unlike the usual Liverpool, Man City competing at, first and second with the ridiculous amounts of points. So I'm happy with the realism mod, and no, I'm not getting rid of it just because I had one bad episode. With that press conference done, let's move on. In an episode where the first team players didn't really step things up, it was Ruben Loftus-Cheek who in the Carabao Cup scored a lovely goal against Man City to knock them out of the competition, and that's why he picks up the Player of the Episode award. So I just realized that Andreas Christensen's contract is expiring, and the last thing I want is a quality defender like him leaving for free. So let's try and renew his contract, and this time I want to try and use the delegate feature, because people are telling me you could get better deals this way. So let's advance, and there you go, 84,000 for wages, 4-year contract, rotation squad role, accept that, and well, there you go, that's done. We've renewed Christensen's contract. Time to switch our focus to some Champions League football. Now, I know the final match day is going to be the big game against Leverkusen, but for now, we've got Kiev, which has to be a must-win game for us. Using the second team in this one and simulating, I cannot see anything other than a win from this game, because it'll be crazy if we don't win. And there you go, we get the win. Billy Gilmour coming up with a brace. Mason Mount scores as well. A big win in the Champions League for us. So the battle for the first position is going to go all the way to the final match day in the Champions League as we take on my former club, Bayer Leverkusen, away at their stadium. That's going to be one hell of a game, and it'll be later on in the episode. For now, time to focus on the Premier League. Quick look at our season objectives. Last episode was a pretty terrible episode for our objectives. Not much progress whatsoever. Today, I'm looking forward to making some more progress. More assists from Billy Gilmour would be amazing. Man of the match performances from Kovacic. Longley coming back in form would be helpful, and Timo Werner better start scoring more consistently, otherwise reaching that 40 goal mark is going to be difficult. We've got to bounce back from back-to-back defeats in the Premier League, because those games against Spurs and Leicester really hurt us a lot, even in the league standings. So we're now up against Newcastle at home at the Bridge. I'm hoping for a win. We're going with our first 11 for this one against Newcastle. All of our superstars are starting, like Salah, Werner, Ziyech, etc. A few fitness concerns between Longley and Pulisic, but that's fine. They should be able to get through this game. Let's go out there and pick up the 3 points. We cannot go like 3 games in a row without getting any points on the board. Ashraf Hakimi. I see Mo Salah making a good run. We do find Salah, who could bring this one inside. Of course he's gonna. Mo Salah now 1v1, has to score this. It's too easy for Mo Salah. On that left foot, Mo Salah is just unbelievable, and the ball from Hakimi early on was really good into open space. All it took was Salah to cut inside, and then so much space for him to, do his thing. Lovely finesse shot. We take the lead early on in this game. Just what we needed. We got to build on this, and we could be finally getting our first win in 3 games in the Premier League. Come on. Oh, this is not ideal. This is far from ideal. Another chance here for Newcastle, but Hakimi, who's having one hell of a game with another brilliant challenge. He's been everywhere in this one, going forwards and even defensively. Alan Saint-Maximin, oh, brilliant stuff there from Hakimi, and now we move the ball forward. Still Ziyech, looks for Kovacic. Now Pulisic, go on. Still Pulisic. Oh, the run is brilliant from the American as Pulisic strikes it brilliantly, and we pick up a 2-0 advantage against Newcastle United. We haven't seen this variant of Pulisic this season at all. He's been really quiet down the left side. It's good to see him come into some good form here. A lovely finish from the American. Is that his first goal of the season? It might just be. We'll take a look, because I don't remember him scoring at all this season. He literally walked past that Newcastle defense. They've been pretty awful in this one, and we're taking good advantage of that. It's his 3rd goal in the Premier League. He has scored a few before. But anyways, good advantage to have at this point. Kovacic, and I see Werner making a good run. The first touch was something special right there from Werner. Looks to play this one back to Kovacic. Maybe back to Werner again. Brilliantly done. Timo Werner has to score this. Dubravka with a big save. I've kind of noticed this, but Timo Werner has dipped in form lately. He started off the season wonderfully, scoring goal after goal, but recently the goals have dried up. Hopefully he'll get one in this game. Oh, Mo Salah's gotten in behind here with a brilliant pass from Ziyech. Salah chips the keeper. That is outrageous from Mo Salah. Right-footed chip shot. I've been trying to pull this off for a long time in my career modes. You guys know the amount of chip shots we've wasted. It's crazy, but oh my god, that pass from Ziyech was something special. The finish from Salah, as good as that pass, and well, we make it 3-0 against Newcastle. This is the kind of performance we've been wanting for a long time now. We've completely blasted Newcastle out of the pitch here. It's been brilliant. Here we go now, Kovacic looking to scoop this one for Werner. Controls it so well. The first touch was lovely as Werner tries to chip the keeper. Has he pulled it off? We've done it twice in the same game with Timo Werner scoring a worldie. This was 100% the better chip shot, because the distance he had to, get the shot up and down from was crazy. And he pulled it off perfectly, because there was a defender coming to clear the ball as well. Timo Werner with an outrageous finish there. I mean, look at that. Dubravka is no joke. He's a decent keeper, but to beat him like that, unbelievable. Timo Werner's been struggling lately, but he still had the cheek to pull that off. Just goes to show how incredible of a player he is. 8th goal of his Premier League season as Chelsea make it 4-0. One of our best performances of the season so far. Kovacic now looks for Hakim Ziyech. Sees Timo Werner. Could we see another goal here from the German? Werner, fake shot, back inside, has to score this. Come on, Dubravka with the save. Would have been a nice second goal to add to his tally, but with that, full time, 4-0 against Newcastle, one of our best performances of the season. Can't ask for more. Also, Longley with 100% tackle completion rate. You'll love to see it. Hopefully he can keep this up. A good performance from the Frenchman here. We're climbing up the table slowly but surely. Now third in the Premier League with 32 points. We've now leapfrogged Spurs, which is good to see. Just one off City. But look at how good Man United have been this season. It's actually mad. They're on 40 points already. And our next game is away to Wolves. And you guys know how annoying of a fixture that is. Wolves are 11th in the league, but whenever they play against me, they just turn into prime Bayern Munich, man. So I'm not looking forward to this. And add to the fact that there's just been a couple of days of rest since that Newcastle game, it's going to be tricky getting the result here, but we were in good form in that game. Let's hopefully take that good form into this one as well. Of course, because of fitness issues, we're going to have to make loads of changes to the lineup. That's just how it works, but we've got a capable squad with a lot of depth, and that's why I think we should still be the favorites for this one. Cucurella comes in. Billy Gilmour gets another chance. I know you guys have been waiting to see him in action more often. We've got Mo Salah starting again. Tammy Abraham. A very, very strong Chelsea setup. Let's go out there and get the job done against Wolves. I think even our second team is capable of getting the result here. But it's at the Molineux, and you guys know how much I hate playing at this stadium. I just hate playing at the Molineux. I don't know why. For some reason, Wolves just, as I said, turn into prime Bayern Munich from 2013. Adama Traore channels his inner Iron Robin, and it's just crazy. It's just such a messed up fixture for me. So if we can walk away here with a win, that'd be huge. An early chance for us from Mo Salah. Still Salah. I couldn't get past Carlos Alenia. Oh, Loftus-Cheek there with lovely bit of control, but gives it away. But yeah, for some reason, nothing seems to work here at the Molineux for me, as they've got a chance. We've got to defend this. Good tackle right there from Christensen. Wolves with a chance here, and I'm not a fan of this. It's a big attempt for them. Cucurella gets the ball away, and we somehow avoid conceding there. But that's what I'm telling you, man. This Wolves formation, it just creates so many chances against me, and it's frustrating to play against. On the contrary, though, on the counter, we can be lethal. Early chance if Billy Gilmour has to score. How is he hitting that straight to the keeper? Billy Gilmour with a massively missed opportunity there to put us into the lead. Ansu Fati, this could be his big moment. In a Chelsea shirt, goes down inside the box. That kind of looked like a dive to me, but I'll take it. It's a clear penalty in a way, because I'm sure there was contact there. Then Donker booked for that, and a chance for us to take the lead with the help of a penalty. Taking this one with Mo Salah. He's been in the form of his life lately. Let's hope Salah can put this one in. I think I've got it perfectly timed, and let's go. Mo Salah, top left corner. The perfect penalty you can ask for from your striker, and Chelsea take the lead against Wolves. Just what we needed. Wolves were probing our defense for a long time, but we created the chances. Ansu Fati being direct earned us a penalty, and it's 1-0 Chelsea. Let's make some more changes to inflict more damage on our opponents. I'm going to bring on Timo Werner first of all. Let's also bring on Kovacic for Billy Gilmour, and I think I'm going to keep it that way for the rest of this one. Two big substitutions to help us out. It is now Timo Werner with a bit of space. Werner goes for goal, but left foot couldn't catch it well, and well, it's wide, but Werner making a good impression early on. Oh, here we go. Werner with a bit of space. This is Timo Werner's prime position to inflict damage. Still Werner. Lovely dribbling from Werner. That is outrageous from Timo. The way he walked past a couple of Wolves defenders. And I was criticizing him in this episode for not being in top form. Well, he's back in form by the looks of it. A lovely finish there against Wolves. Adds another goal to his goal tally as Chelsea make it 2-0 against Wolves. I was so worried about this fixture because you guys know at the Molineux, we've seen some big defeats over the course of FIFA 20. But I'm glad this time it looks like we're going to be picking up back-to-back wins now in the Premier League. Here goes Timo Werner. Very strong there to keep hold of the ball. Releases Mason Mount. Now what can the young Englishman do? Still Mount. Lovely stuff to find Mateo Kovacic. Now it's Timo Werner. Can he get the shot off? No, he can't. It's going to be another penalty. It is. Let's go. In the 92nd minute, we get a chance to make it 3-0. And the Wolves player is going to get sent off for that. I don't know what he did. I'll take it, though. I'll absolutely take it. I'm going to take this one with Timo Werner to, help with one of our objectives. And I'm going to go top right corner this time. Let's hope this one goes in. Go on, Timo. Brilliantly done. Werner makes it 3-0. Another goal to add to his tally as Chelsea make it 3-0 to seal the deal. And there you go. Full time in this one. Back-to-back wins in the Premier League. You love to see it. And also, I think this is the first time I've actually scored like 2 consecutive penalties in a long time. So I'm pretty happy with that as well. Okay, so we just got out of that last game, and this is what I'm seeing. Transfer offer for Pulisic, 100 million pretty much. That is incredible, and we can negotiate up to maybe 160 million as well. This is bonkers. That is an obscene amount of money. I know he's got the potential. He's pretty high rated already, but good lord, that's got me tempted as well. Let's look at Pulisic's stats this season. I mean, he's not worth 100 million based on what he's been doing on the pitch. Like, let's take a look at it. Christian Pulisic, 3 goals and 2 assists in 15 games. That kind of an offer is something a smart person would accept. I'm really confused now. I am genuinely confused with what we should do. You know what? We'll keep that on hold for now. Let me know in the comment section what you would do in this situation, because we could buy Eden Hazard with that kind of money, and we've already got Ansu Fati as the youngster. This is incredible. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on this mammoth offer coming from Barcelona. Home game against Bristol in the league. There's no way we're not getting a win here, even with the second team. 4-0, Werner hat-trick. You'll love to see. That's exactly why I started Werner in this one. I knew he was going to get us goals to help with the objective. Let's go. Manchester United still have an unbelievable advantage over us in the Premier League, but that could all change in that next episode as we take them on at Old Trafford. If we beat them, the gap is down to just 5 points. And things could get really interesting. That game is going to be in the next episode. For now, though, it's time for the massive Champions League game against our former club, Bayer Leverkusen. The game that will decide which team finishes on top. If we get a draw, we finish on the top of the group. If not, if we lose, well, we're going to finish second. Of course, a win guarantees us first spot. Finishing first, you guys know the perks. You get an easier opponent in the round of 16. You get to play the first leg away, and that could be a huge advantage. So we're going out there to win. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous for this one. The first game we played against Leverkusen, against our former team, the team that we built, went fantastically well. We dominated them for the most part, although they did score a wonder goal against us early on. But this could be different because we're playing at the Bay Arena, the stadium where we were so dominant. And I'm not sure what to expect from this one, but this is the team that I've gone for. Basically my first team. I'm not taking any chances. We need a win here to, guarantee us that first spot. Interestingly, Bayer Leverkusen aren't starting Luka Modric for this one. They've gone for a more dynamic midfield with a lot of legs, I guess, with Palacios, Amiri and Havertz. Isaac and Heung-min Son up top. They've got Zakaria, Alaba, Anthony Lopez as well in goal. A good Bayer Leverkusen side, and it's going to be a challenge, especially away from home. Here we go. It's the big night away from home at the Bay Arena, a stadium where we played so many games, and here we are now as opponents up against our former team. This gonna be exciting. I don't want Leverkusen finishing above us, so we need to get the job done here. It's actually pretty nice that we just had a game against Wolves, who play in a very similar way to this Bayer Leverkusen team, so that is gonna work in our favor. Again, we've got to exploit the wide spaces, and I think we'll be fine. Ben Chilwell now looks for Christian Pulisic, a potential Barcelona player in the future. Who knows? Yes, Pulisic. Oh my god, Christian Pulisic. That was saucy right there from him. The composure to pull that off as Chelsea make it 1-0 against Leverkusen. Unbelievable finish. I guess he is worth that 100 million price tag. If he can do stuff like that, Barcelona, I can understand why they want him. The composure that takes one touch inside and just slides it past the keeper perfectly in the bottom right corner. You can't have a more composed finish than that. And the American scores yet again in this episode, celebrates in style and puts Chelsea into the lead in this one. An important goal for us on this epic Champions League night. Problems here for us as it's Kai Havertz on the ball. Now it's Palacios. It was him who scored that wonder goal against us in the first game that we played. And now it's Amiri. Good defending from Kovacic. And now we could start a counter-attack here. Look at how exposed they are at the back. Here's Kovacic. I see Mo Salah making a good run. Timo Werner stopped his run for some reason. Ziyech gets the ball. Now we've kind of slowed the attack down, but we still might have a chance. Yes, Kovacic does incredibly well. Goes down inside the box, earns us a penalty, and it's a chance for us to make it 2-0. Alaba making a huge mistake there. On the counter, this Chelsea side, man, is something else. Of course, we're going to take this one with Werner, who's been on a madness run of scoring goals in this episode, and let's hope we can keep that up. I'm going top left. Let's hope it works, and bang! Yo! Since I've started taking penalties on the top corners, literally every single one of them has gone in. You guys were right. Yep, I accept defeat, guys. Y'all have been right from day one. I should have changed my tactic of taking penalties, and finally, It's working wonders. Werner scores yet again as Chelsea make it 2-0. Kovacic looks for Werner as well. He's taken a fantastic first touch. Werner in this episode has been in unbelievable form. Deserved a goal there, but Anthony Lopez denies him. We've been superb in this episode, and I'm glad that's been the case, because last episode, it was quite possibly one of the worst performing episodes we've had in a long time, so I'm glad things are working out well for us. Good play from Bayer Leverkusen. Heung-min Son with an opportunity. Rudiger read him like a book there. That was brilliant defending from the German. And now Ziyech on the counter. This is where we're virtually unstoppable. Here goes Christian Pulisic. A chance to inflict more damage. Goes for the pass for Kovacic. Has to be a goal. It's just simple football. Against this 3 at the back defense, we've been just ruthless. We've exploited spaces whenever Leverkusen have pushed forward, and that's just worked wonders for us. I mean, we've put them in their place. We're not manager of Leverkusen, and well, this is what they're doing against us. Looks like they are going to finish second in the group. A brilliant performance so far from the Chelsea team. Oh, that is brilliant. That is just brilliantly done. Pulisic puts it back for Mo Salah. This is wonderful football here. Unbelievable scenes here from Chelsea. I mean, we're destroying Leverkusen. When did they get a red card? When did they get a red card? Was it on the foul? I don't even know. When did that happen? I'm confused. Leverkusen got a red card for a previous challenge, and we didn't even notice. I must have skipped it, but I'm confused here. But the football we've just played here is just outrageous. From Ziyech to Pulisic. Simple goal for Salah, who adds yet another one to his tally. It's just brilliant. Okay, so what happened was basically is that Alaba picked up a second yellow, and that's what has caused the problem for Leverkusen. They're a man down now for the last 30 minutes of this game. Oh, lovely release for Christian Pulisic. It's going to get a bit too easy now because of the man advantages. Kovacic has to score. He does score. I kind of feel bad now for my old team, because we're just abusing the incredible amount of space we've got now because of that red card. Mateo Kovacic adding his second goal in this one. He'll definitely win man of the match. He's been absolutely incredible in midfield. Pulisic has been great with an assist here, but Kovacic, there you go, adds another one to his tally. Full time against Leverkusen. Certainly the red card helped us, but it was one hell of a performance from the Chelsea team. 5-0 away from home. It was something special, and that secures top spot for us in this group. Top spot in our Champions League group has been secured. It was rather easy. I mean, Leverkusen were the only threat, but we made light work of them in the group stages. We're now in the round of 16. Can't wait to find out which team we'll be up against. You guys have got big decisions to make. Christian Pulisic had one hell of an episode, but when an offer of 100 million comes in from Barcelona, you stop and think to yourself if it makes sense to do so. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. Next episode, we've got some mammoth games, particularly this one against Man United at Old Trafford. It's going to be an important game for the title race. Make sure you tune in. I mean, this was literally the perfect episode. We were scoring goals for fun, and that's why with our season objectives, we've made quite a bit of progress. Longley had a great episode. Kovacic picked up a man of the match award. Billy Gilmore got an assist. Werner scored like 7 goals in this one. It's a bit crazy. And Salah added one more to his trademark objective. So we're doing really well now with our objectives. Kovacic as well, probably. I think between those 4, they were scoring goals for fun. Probably Salah had the best episode of the lot. Hakimi was decent, to be fair, as well. Let me know in the comment section. It's probably the most open vote we've had, because a lot of these players deserve it. So let me know your thoughts on the Player of the Episode award in the comment section. But with that, we're wrapping up today's episode of the Chelsea Career Mode. Been an absolutely wonderful episode to record, simply because we played some great FIFA. Let's hope we can carry that to the next episode as well. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new around here, and well, I'll catch you all next time.